Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Solicitor General. Yesterday, the Solicitor General introduced the Provincial Animal Welfare Services Act, or the PAWS Act for short. This comes after the Ontario Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals ended its 100-year role as the enforcement agency of Ontario's animal welfare legislation. Our government stepped up with an interim solution to protect animals in the short term while we consulted with animal welfare stakeholders in order to inform the permanent solution we developed. Can the minister please tell this House how the PAWS Act will help ensure that animals remain protected in the long term?
Questions to the Solicitor General.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member for Kitchener-Conestoga. You know, there's many of us in this chamber who feel very strongly that there were opportunities in Ontario to strengthen the animal welfare protection system, and I believe that we have done that with the introduction of PAWS. So what we are proposing, if passed, will actually ensure that Ontario has the strongest animal protection welfare in Canada. I'm proud of that work. I'm proud of the assistance that my parliamentary assistants and other colleagues in the chamber who have brought forward private members' bill have participated in this process. It is vitally important that we get this legislation right, and I am pleased with where we have landed with the PAWS Act, and I hope that going forward we can have the support of all members in the legislature, because I think we understand the importance and value of protecting the animals that we live and love with. Thank you.
Supplementary question.
Well, through you, Speaker, I'd like to thank the Solicitor General for her answer. It is great to hear that if passed, the PAWS Act will implement the strongest fines for offenders in Canada. With over 60% of Ontario households having at least one pet, I know that animal welfare is a pressing issue for many of us. With substantial public interest and a diverse group of stakeholders, public consultation is critical for the development of a new animal welfare system to build public trust. Can the Solicitor General outline to this House what consultations went into developing the PAWS Act?
The Solicitor General to reply.
Thank you, Speaker. You know, there was, as I mentioned previously, there was a lot of interest in this issue. In the 3 short weeks that we had public consultation open, we had 16,000 individual members of the public participate and get involved. But in addition to that, we had roundtables with colleagues and caucus members. We involved and engaged local humane societies, the municipalities, the police services, veterinarians. There are a lot of players in this field who are very, very interested in ensuring that we get the balance right, and I believe when members opposite have had an opportunity to review the PAWS Act, they will see the input and engagement was large and fulsome, and the interim model has been a successful process.
Response.
We intend to expand that, and I would encourage people to use the 1-8339 animal if they see any animal in distress or have concerns. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much.